Hey guys, can you give us a quick mic check? Start down here. Caleb, can you give us just check on your mic?
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Check.
Yep. This thing on? Jesus Christ.
All right, we're now visiting with the Ferris State Bulldogs, the newest Division II national champions. First time ever and been on quite a run. We'll again remind you, though, just quickly a couple of housekeeping items. Be sure you have your cell phone silenced during the course of our press conference. We will first have an opening statement from head coach Annese. That will then be followed by questions opened up for you to ask of the players. Once you're through asking questions of the players, we will dismiss them, and then you can direct your questions to Coach Annese. Well, Coach Annese, your Bulldogs have been on quite a run throughout the playoffs. In fact, with the 58 points you scored tonight, you now hold the record for the most points scored in Division II playoffs overall. So, quite a run. Congratulations. What are your thoughts about tonight's game?
Yeah, quite a run. Really a culmination of just great work by our guys. The regular season was challenging. It's always a grind. Always proud to put the GLIAC up there as one of the better conferences in Division II. And it got us ready. It really got us ready. And then when the playoffs started, we played in Super Region 3. Very loaded region, and we knew that it was going to be a challenge to get through that region, and we did. And I can go on and on about the challenges that young people face through COVID, but we lost in the national championship game here in 18, 49-47. We lost in a heartbreaker in 19 in the semifinals to the eventual national champs, West Florida. And then COVID hit. And so, one of two things could have happened, and I kept on saying it to my team. People can either close the gap or we can work to widen the gap. And, I'm pleased to say that our guys were able to win them all this year and obviously hoist that trophy in a national championship game. So it's pretty incredible. Love what my coaching staff did. Our defense is different than it was in 2018, and give that credit to Coach Hodges and the rest of the guys, Coach Smith and Coach Caserta and Coach Tony Annese, who's my nephew, and the rest of those guys who really got our defense going. And that made life a lot easier for us over time. And and then obviously, great group of young men. We sat down today and we did a little hour talk about what their why was. And I bet 10 guys, when they talked about their why, said that they were contemplating not coming back after COVID. And now, obviously, they feel blessed that they did come back, and I'm happy they're with us to share in this, great moment for Ferris State University. And one of the first guys I saw was Jason Vanderlaan, who was so excited for us, and he was kind of the guy that changed our course, early, and when we took over in our tenure there, we took over in 2012, and him and others, this is kind of for any guy that threw that jersey on in at least my era, but I know there's a lot of guys in previous eras that are really excited as well.
Right. I failed to introduce the players. We'll also bring the trophy up here. I think you'd like to see that up there with you as well. But let's go ahead, before you take the questions from the players, let's introduce them on the far side. Furthest away from me is offensive lineman Dylan Pasquali, who, again, played a key role if you saw the offensive line play tonight. Next to him is the multi-talented athlete, Jared Bernhardt. I know you know a lot about his background as well, the quarterback who got off the team off to a quick start tonight. And then playing a key role here on the defense nearest to me is defensive end Caleb Murphy. At this point, we'd like to open it up to questions you have for these student athletes.
Yeah, I think, just looking at our offensive line, we knew we could kind of get at them. Running it, that was definitely in the game plan. But, I always, have my mindset, ready to throw it if it came to that.
Yeah, you guys, in that first, I think it was the first quarter, you guys, you had fumbled, but also they recovered, you had Garrett get hurt. How big was that defensive hold right there to hold us to the field goal? You guys really in this game?
I think throughout the whole playoffs, we get in the goal line situations and try and get a stop. No matter where we are on the field, we want to do our best to get off the field, 3 and out. That's always the goal. So I think just playing our football, it was huge. It was huge, but just us playing football, it was just another chance to get out there. So we were happy to be out there.
Obviously, this rushing attack has been definitely the story of Ferris football this year. What was it like to watch for these guys and just see them take off for all those big touchdowns?
We're fortunate to have incredible athletes on this team. The O-line just performs how they're supposed to, and these guys really do all the work, like Bernhardt and the running backs, wide receivers. We couldn't do anything without them, as well as they couldn't do anything without us. And I love these guys, and they put their best foot forward throughout the playoffs, and we've been the most dominant program in the nation, easily, by far.
Yeah, we actually had that installed in, and I think Travis Russell mentioned something about we were maybe going to do that, and then Coach, he always comes up to before the game and be like, hey, we're going to run this the first play. We kind of knew lining up in that formation, their linebacker would be set out a little bit, so we were just reading him, sent Marcus out. He kind of took a couple steps, and I was either going to throw it if he stayed in, or if he went out, I was going to run it. So I ended up running it and then kind of just bounce it out, able to kind of, shack some guys off a little bit, and then just saw some daylight.
Any further questions for our student athletes before they head back to the locker room? Yes.
For all you guys, what's it like to be national champions?
I think I can start. Obviously, like Coach Annese said, we've been in the position to win throughout my years here. And, finally getting it done for our staff and for our players. These seniors have been working their tail off throughout their entire career to get to this point on multiple occasions, and we finally pulled it out. It's surreal. I don't think it's hit me emotionally yet. I think it's going to hit me when I get back to the hotel and we have all our fans there supporting. Obviously, we had a lot of fans here supporting as well. But it's just surreal, and I couldn't thank every single person on this stage and everyone down in the locker room enough for this great opportunity at Ferris State University.
Yeah, just piggyback off that. I don't think it's really set in yet, but definitely a surreal moment. And then just like Coach was saying, losing to Valdosta and then West Florida, and then having Valdosta again. I think for the seniors and stuff, it was it's really nice to kind of send them out like that.
I would say the same thing. Yeah, so, just seeing how hard the seniors worked, and when they came back, just knowing that this is what they came back for, so just being able to help out was pretty cool. So it hasn't hit yet, but it will.
All right, appreciate it, guys. I know you want to get back to the locker room and see your other teammates. Just a reminder, if there is anyone else from the Ferris State contingent that you'd like to visit with, please see the sports information director down in the tunnel outside the Ferris State locker room, and you have 30 minutes to get that accomplished. Again, congratulations, guys, and have a good time at the party tonight, too. All right, Coach Annese, we will. Exit stage right. All right, while the guys are heading off, Coach Annese, again, congratulations. You've experienced it on the high school level. Now you've got it on the college level as well. And we'll open up the questions for Coach Annese now.
Scoring 41 points in the first half, while completing one pass, so I don't think I've ever seen before. I'm sure your game plan was to run it a lot, but how much of the
That's a good question. It wasn't game plan to run it every down. Crazy, but in 2018 we scored on the first play of the game too, and so I'm like, geez. But we'd scored, we'd scored, in virtually every possession other than the fumble that we had, and we were doing a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and special offensive line and special, quarterback Jared. Is unbelievable with his legs. Crazy enough, but he hurt his ankle Tuesday in practice. Scout team guy, we were doing pressure pickups, and the scout team guy tripped and hit his ankle, which is like, seriously? And so he was banged up a little bit, and then on that play where his knee was close to being down, he fumbled there and he hurt his ankle. And so put him in and then took him out, and put him in and took him out. But Malik did a good job as well. And so I just, these guys just don't stop, And right before half, Malik hits Tyrese Hunt Thompson, and he missed like 5-6 weeks. But he's a great weapon. Just he's a freshman, but and that was a really big score right before half. And so second half now, when you're ahead by that many points, you're thinking, let's just grind it out, and that's what we did.
Coach, I asked Caleb about it, but that fumble when Jared got hurt, and then the defense pulls into a field goal, and then the very next drive you get that long run by Jeremy. How big was that in terms of just to keep the momentum with you guys and not let it go off?
It was huge, and the old head coach was having kind of flashbacks to 2018. We score, they score, we score, they score, we score, they score, we score, they score. And so I got a little paranoid after we turned the ball over there. But yeah, we held them to a field goal, and I thought Jeremy played great, and it's great to see. And our running game was really good today, but yeah, that stop kind of kept us where we weren't trading scores with them. Oh yeah, geez. I mean, these guys. People brag about culture all the time, but our culture is authentic. It's real. Like, we love each other, and as a coach, I don't want to get to where I'm lecturing people. But as a coach, you coach to win championships for them, not for you. You know what I mean? And so for me, it's like just seeing the happiness on their face, and I'm pretty stoic. I don't I don't show a lot of emotion sometimes, and so I think they, throwing my body around and stuff like that in the middle of a pile and stuff, they think that's cool, and they get me smiling. But it's awesome to just see them being happy. And yeah, I don't know when we're going to get out of here. Is it past midnight yet? And 12:08. So I don't know if we'll get a locker room quickly, and then we'll go back to the hotel, and everybody will be up all night celebrating. But there's a great deal of love on this team, and I always just say the catalyst of our greatness is love, and I've said that for years now. The catalyst of our greatness is love, and when people say, "How do you do it? Why is Ferris State so successful?" Love, and that's just my true belief.
Go ahead.
When did you let yourself know the game was over?
When Liam had the pick six, I thought, okay, before that I was still paranoid, that's the way you are. But when Liam had the pick six, I felt, okay, we're going to win this thing. And so obviously elated for everybody, the Ferris State Athletic Administration, the president, vice president, and all the people that are over, that have supported us, and obviously the parents and the players. families, whoever that might be, and then the coaches, and so it's and the alums. It's just a monumental thing to have happen. It really is, and it'll change. It'll really probably change Ferris State forever. And we won a national championship in basketball, and Coach Bronkema has a game tomorrow, and he's here today. He's flying back early in the morning and then driving to Chicago to play. But you know, we took photos, and you know, that's incredible. You know, he won a national championship. Now we have, and it's really changing Ferris State forever, in my opinion.
Coach, with so much experience being from that 2018 team, now being able to get on top and get that national championship, what did you say about those guys that were in that moment in 2018 and now finally have the moment of national championship?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we had the young guys talk about their why today, and I picked all the guys that were here in 18, and there were like 18 of them that were here in 18. And so, yeah, it's great experience, and I think we did some things better just in logistics this year than we did in 18. And of course, McKinney, wow. I mean, it's I said it in 18 too, so don't think I'm just saying this just because we won this time, but in 18 it was incredible. I think the venue is unbelievable. I think the treatment to the teams and the support we get from McKinney and it's just incredible. So you know, in 18 it was like life altering for me to even just be a part of the national championship experience, and so I want to thank McKinney and all that they've done, and you know, beyond that, now we won it, so you know, it's even better.
I know the McKinney Chamber of Commerce appreciates that promo, but any of you had any one more final question for Coach Annese? Go ahead.
Jared mentioned the injuries, 48 yards on the ground today. What type of winner is he?
Oh, he's so extraordinary. Like, it's, you know, 14 carries, 148 net yards. I mean, gosh, how many was he going to get if he was healthy, right? And he had 200 last week, and you know, he's just a special athlete. He's a special young man. Like, see how humble he is. Like, he literally played in 2 national championships in the same year. You know, lost one in a heartbreaker, and then won one. And so I feel blessed to have a young man be, you know, on our team like that. But I will add that Malik Mitchell and Evan Cummins, those 3 guys were just so unselfish this year. It's just incredible. And so, you know, okay, Malik, it's your turn. Okay, Evan, it's your turn. And they just roll out there and perform. And so, you know, but yeah, Jared is just extraordinarily great young man, and I'm going to miss him. You know, it's going to be hard to not have him around, and so I'm hoping. I'm going to Florida right after this. I mean, I might be in my car here in 20 minutes, but I'm going to go to Florida and golf with him and his 2 brothers, and we'll go out in a foursome, and I'm going to whip their butt. So.
All right, on that. All right, Coach Annese, appreciate you, and again, celebrate being the 17th undefeated Division II champion. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh.